In this video, we're going to take a tour of a typical British Victorian terraced house. This one is in the seaside town of Lowestoft in East Anglia. Let's take a look.
Hello. Hello, Jake.
This two-bedroom mid-terraced house was built in 1895, which is even older than the first iPhone. Victorians believed that light hallways would attract the devil. This consumer unit would have originally been made from elephant tusk and powered by coal. Very few houses had electricity when this house was built, but even to a Victorian, this light fitting would have looked crap. Let's take a look at the rooms in this home, which are laid out in a very typical manner for homes of this era. This door is dodgy, but this house is 123 years old. You won't look this good, no matter how many avocados you eat. My friend has kindly agreed to give me this tour as he's recently bought this house. He has a 700-year mortgage and his favourite food is potatoes. This is the front room or front parlour. Currently stripped back to the plaster, this would have been the most attractive room in the Victorian house. This is where the typical Victorian family would have entertained the vicar. The front window looks out onto the street and the houses opposite. It was under floorboards like these that the serial killer John Christie buried his wife's body. These holes allow air to circulate between the rooms to stop moisture getting trapped, which would rot the floorboards. Or this house has rats. Some people like Artex, but not since the 70s. And here's a 21st century marvel, fibre optic broadband. Historians believe that Victorians were really missing out. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs comes from the English phrase, up the stairs. This is the second bedroom. Up to 20 children would have shared a single bed like this. This closet holds my mate's collection of leather, denim and 90s wallpaper. 1890s wallpaper. My mate also collects vinyl records. Victorians would have used wax cylinders and latterly records made of a bug excretion known as shellac. This record of Tom Petty's greatest hits was Queen Victoria's favourite album. You should service your Victorian house every 20 years, or every 5 murders, whichever comes first. I hope you enjoy this transitional shot. Through the window in the master bedroom, we can see into the generous garden, and spy on the neighbours and their unsavoury hobbies. No recreational activities were performed in Victorian bedrooms. In this bedroom, there's still not. This terrace has an ensuite bathroom, but some greedy landlords today think it's appropriate to use this as a bedroom. To a Victorian, this bathroom would have been opulent, with its indoor toilet, its cast iron bath, its unsupported, structurally unsafe chimney stack, and its lifetime supply of anti-dandruff shampoo. Let's go downstairs before I lose the will to live. This is the back parlour. For the Victorian family, this is where they spent most of their time. It was the dining room, the entertainment room. Up until the late 20th century, it was considered bad luck to have less than 12 plug sockets in a room. The old Lowestoft saying, "One for each wife to dry her hair, and another one over there," is still used today. This is the kitchen, and the only room my mate has bothered to finish. The stove would have been coal-fired. Today it's powered by electricity and abandoned in favour of the microwave. My mate tiled this wall and begged me to show you. Here's my mate's back door. A man was banging at his back door last night. No joke. More tiles. My mate tells me that this room is haunted by the ghost of a 70s Kawasaki motorcycle. Scary. The scullery and the outdoor toilet. And outside, a coal shed lined with asbestos. The garden. Green wasn't invented until 1955 by Kermit the Frog. Well, there we have it. Thanks to my mate for showing me around and for agreeing to feature in this educational documentary about traditional Victorian terraced houses. Time to head home before the locals key the side of my Jaguar. Thank you for watching.